Do you still have faith the Oilers will dig out of this and be a cup contender?
Man, can I go back 4 games? I did when they had won 8 in a row. I'm
right.
like, oh yeah, here they come. And like, I think they're, well, first of all, they should be better than they are. There are 2 things I think really hold them back. Number one is super obvious, and that's their goaltending. You don't have to have the best goalies, but you can't have the worst. And I'm doing the game tonight, and it's the Oilers are 31st in save percentage. The Devils are 30th, and these are supposed to be 2 really good teams, and they get a whole shot in them by their goaltending a lot of nights. 32nd team is Carolina, another good team. Like you don't need to have Vasilevsky in net, but you can't have an .870 save percentage either. So that's the first thing with the Oilers is their goaltending. Can they get another guy? Can they fix it? Can Stu Skinner find a little bit of the consistency that he played with last year? That's the first thing. The second thing is, as much as people look at their defense guy, they're short up front. They had Connor Brown playing with Leon Draisaitl on their second line for much of the year. Once he came back, and Frankie, he's got 1 assist more than you this year. Like, that's it. He's got no goals. And so he's a healthy scratch tonight. And so you're playing with at least 1 top 6 forward short. Then Ryan McLeod's got 2 goals this year. He's their third-line center. One of them's in the empty net. So he scored on a goalie once. Warren Fogle plays in their top 9. He's got 1 goal in 23 games. Evander Kane's 1 goal in 8. Their middle 6 is kind of a mess. But it's one thing to say, yeah, it's a mess. Now go fix it. Well, how do you do that?
Good
you
luck.
don't have any cap room. Yeah, you got no cap room. Like no teams really do. You don't have a whole bunch of second-round picks you could trade. They could trade Broberg. I've read a couple of things that make sense. They could attach Broberg to Campbell's contract. And if you can find a team that's really interested in Broberg and would probably buy out Campbell at the end of the year, then they pick up $4 million in cap space. Well, now you can do some damage. They've got a first-round pick they can trade. I still think they're going to be a playoff team. They got games in hand on all those wild card teams they're chasing. Like, I think, and if you get the boat straightened out and make it, geez, it'd be kind of scary to play, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm.